Nighthead 2041.
Hey everybody, this is Dre from Yo Koso Otaku. Today I'm going to talk about another anime which I am super stoked about. I was not expecting this to be nearly as lit as it was. The name of the game, as we said before, is Nighthead 2041. Nighthead 2041 is actually a really cool anime. It totally took me by surprise. I didn't know what to think about it when I looked at the imagery and stuff that they had before. I definitely thought that it was going to have to be something kind of like cyberpunky or like cutting edge in the future. Initially, I wasn't sure what to think about it because the animation style is actually really different. The first thing that I noticed was it seems like the characters are done completely in 3D, and then the backgrounds are like our normal hand-drawn anime that we're used to. Except it almost seems like everything has like this really crisp like HDR filter on it, which makes all the textures and stuff pop. I think it worked perfect with the atmosphere of the show. It's hard to explain the story or even the characters to the show because it kind of jumps around in the first episode. It starts off with a pretty awesome action scene, and then from there it moves to a couple of people that have some sort of psychic abilities, and then from there it finishes off jumping back into the military shooting kind of action. I got these really strong vibes from the anime, which reminded me of a couple different things. For one, it harkens a lot of Akira, like a lot of Akira. And I think mostly that's just lended to the fact that it's a cyberpunk like style anime, but it's also really like dark and gritty. And it kind of gets into the psychological side of things where people have these certain kind of powers and stuff. They hadn't really expressed that too much in the first episode. It's definitely really cool to get an introduction into what kind of things that we might be expected to see later down in the series. I really don't want to talk too much about this because I don't want to spoil anything. I highly recommend this one. If you guys like action, if you guys like something that's like really different and kind of gets into the psychological, you're definitely going to love this one. It is totally hype. I've seen the first episode 2 times already, and I'm going to watch it a third time with Bree. I think of all the animes that I've seen so far for the summer 2021 lineup, this one has definitely grabbed my interest the most. Truly want to see what is going to happen next in this anime. One interesting fact about this anime that I didn't know about is Nighthead 2041 is actually based off of a Japanese television show called Nighthead. And after seeing this first episode, I actually really want to check that out. I'll have to let you guys know when I get into it. The content for this anime must be pretty great because they're working on a novel and a stage play. I thought was pretty wild. If you guys want to check this out, head over to Crunchyroll or use your VRV app to check this one out. It is absolutely fantastic. I cannot suggest it enough. Like, this is almost like a 10 out of 10 experience, I think. As always, if you guys like this content and you want to see more fresh anime, video games, news, and reviews, give us a subscribe, hit the like button, help us out, get us out there in front of more people's faces. Once again, I'm Dre, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.